Ooh, that felt good.
Stay focused on your workout. This is where things count, right here. Come on, back to work. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get...
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
We'll get the next one. You could do better than that. Get your mind right. Get your head in the game. Again.
Woo! You going down. Ready for that L.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna...
What you got going on today? Good to see someone who still values the mid-range game. Here's what this drill looks like.
You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this, don't worry.
You'll get the next one. One more.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna...
Focus, focus! All we good. Let's get y'all. Nah, we good. Let's ball.
My advice to everybody out there, if they want to have a good park run, make sure you have a good build and a good team. Whether you win your first couple games or not, you could build chemistry with each other, and eventually you will win games. You just got to stick with it, stay positive, and encourage your team, and I guarantee you guys are going to win games.
Hi, this is Bishop, the WMVP winner the last 2 years.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Bulls. With length and lightning quickness, and Fernie Simons will look to get it going. We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Trey Jones, Buzelis out there with O'Neal. And it's the Beast, and it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. Richard, if you're a top team right now, you're really trying to perform your best to set the tone for the playoffs, to really get that mindset, aren't you?
Yeah, teams that end on a win streak often carry some positive momentum in the first round, but don't allow for it to get you overconfident.
On the wing, Doncic. Offline with his 3. Here's the Beast. He's defended by Reed. And they're on the break. The 3. And Jones pulls it down. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's the Beast, guarded by Smart. 6 on the shot clock. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And that one misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the tuck by LeBron.
Pull back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Jones against Doncic. To the inside, the Beast. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The Beast's got his second bucket of the night.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Smart kicks to Ayton. Outside, Smart. Back to Ayton. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
That is a strong move by Ayton. He is merciless in there.
To the middle, here's the Beast. Reeves with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Nice shot by Smart.
We know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Here's the Beast. O'Neal trying to break free. And the rejection by Ayton. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Here's Ayton. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
And the basket by Jones.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
Here's the beast. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. O'Neal at the elbow. Here's Buzelis. Pass to the beast. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for... Monk left side. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Buzelis. Monk is out there with the beast. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Simons in at the small forward position. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He finished with 19 points, and his defense stood out as well, with a number of impressive steals on the night. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Lakers leading by 15. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
The shot's good from Monk.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Smart lays it up and banks it in. Smart's got 7 points in the game.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Simons surveying the D.
2 minutes.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for Austin Reeves. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Sexton in for Monk.
Adapting to what the defense is offering. Smart opts for that mid-range look.
Doncic against Sexton. Pass to the Beast. Back to Sexton. 6 to shoot. From the line, the Beast can't hit. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Doncic, and that one good. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Smith on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Smith the pass to the Beast, and the shot goes down. 12 points for him.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Smart wide open, he fires. Off target from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 17. The Beast passes to Sexton. Here's the Beast. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
What a job he's done defensively, causing turnovers, just being a pain for the opposition.
Great positioning on the putback.
And we talk about how long Buzelis is. There, he showcases it on the offensive glass.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight.
37.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up and steal.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Andre Ayton out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Smart passes to Ayton. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 16-point game. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game. Hayes is jacked in for the Lakers.
Coming into the floor,
Reeves drives in. Makes it off the glass. Reeves has got 7.
This is why you got to clog up these lanes, because Reeves will rip right through them.
Chicago calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You look at the Cavaliers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they were hoping to make a move late in the season. It hasn't happened as of yet. They're just stuck low in the rankings because of it. Maybe they can still end the season here on a high note.
Lakers leading by 14. And they double up Doncic. Reeves against Smith. The shot's good from Hayes.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Pass to the Beast. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Smart goes in, and the rejection by Smith. And they pick up 2. 11 points in the game. Bulls trail by 16. It's deflected. Smart with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Doncic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Jones, the pass to the Beast. And the Bulls with another miss.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. The Beast can't hit. Lakers leading by 20. Pass to Smith. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the Beast. Shot clock at 6. And here's Jones, guarded by Smart. Shoots. And again, no good by Chicago.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's James. The second chance effort. Misses from short range.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
He gets that one. 20 points for the Beast.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his... Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. So for Chicago right now, Beast out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Smith in at the 5. Los Angeles calls timeout. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
The Beast can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season. The Beast is checked in for Jones. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Williams gets the bucket.
The assist from number 77.
Here's Doncic scoring at will. He's had it going on offense.
And it's not as if the defense hasn't focused on it, but he is just at a level right now offensively where you cannot deny it.
And here is Simons. Smith outside. Here's the Beast, the shake. And he sinks the layup.
77.
The Beast's got 10 points in just the second half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to the Beast. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
That's tipped. Here's the Beast. And he comes up with the deuce.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Doncic. And again, unable to change momentum here. To the paint, 8 feet away. And Williams with the nice bucket inside.
The assist goes to number 77.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Luke Kennard. Then for the Bulls, O'Neal comes in for Patrick Williams. And Buzelis subbed in for Miller. Smart passes to Ayton. That one good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Laravia finds Kennard. Good on the three-point shot.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Fade away. That misses off the backboard. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
The shot's good from Monk.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The NBA owners recently voted to explore expansion within the league, but did you know you can do that right now in NBA2K26?
Go into My NBA and tick the Customize League button while you're choosing settings.
Then place your team into one of the NBA divisions and start customizing.
Use a pre-built team.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At power forward. Let's hear it for the starting five for your LA.
Welcome, folks, and a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Trey Jones. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Buzelis, and it's the Beast in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Three-pointer, Mathurin. Chicago with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
So he comes up empty at the line. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And B.A., a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, B.A. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The Beast passes to Jones. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Leonard. He pulls it. The putback hit his foot. Kickball. And the ref saying he kicked it. Full 24-second shot clock. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Mathurin. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Lopez. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Mathurin. Here's Jones. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Lopez. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Over Williams. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Garland. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jones, the pass to the Beast. Pass to Buzelis. Here's the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. From the line. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Leonard on the wing. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Leonard.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
The Beast, good. The Beast has got his second basket of the game.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Outside Matherin, pass to Lopez. Outside Garland. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's the Beast, driving inside, and they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Jones grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to the Beast, to the wing on the left. Now here's Williams. Collins defending. Here's the Beast. And it's all tied up. The Beast has got 6.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The Clippers call timeout. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
Now, I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in, and I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Shot clock at 6. Sanders buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a...
Clippers going with a whole new group out there for Chicago. Bulls trail by 20 on the court for Chicago. They've got Malik Monk, Buzelis out there with Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's the Beast in at the 2.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Leonard with the ball, now guarded by Monk. Leonard passes to Collins. They get it back. And another shot. Lopez can't hit.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
You know, Brook Lopez has consistently evolved as a player, adding layer after layer to his game and making himself a threat on both ends.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either. The defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Leonard, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now here's Monk, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot, and it's blocked by Collins.
Collins with the denial. How about that rim protection?
Outside Matherin. Now here's Lopez. For 3. And it's Matherin missing.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Garland scanning the floor. Sinks the 15-footer.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, Just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's the Beast. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And not just scoring. He was a terror defensively. Active hands disrupting offensive sets time and again.
Los Angeles leading by 20. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Of course, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Jones, he's checked in for Lopez, and Miller subbed in for Leonard. And the Clippers have possession. Chicago making their last shot. Garland for three. They get it back.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to the Beast. Inside. Chicago passing it around. Comes up empty down low.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
For three, Matherin. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Fires away from way outside. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Matherin.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Benedict Matherin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had 25 points, and that was a season high for him. The way he owned aspects of the game was exciting to watch. Guys, maybe he's breaking out. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Williams finds Jones. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. On the take. And he converts the layup. Jones has got 5 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
For 3, Matherin. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 6th assist of the night. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Matherin.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Jackson, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Dunn in for Matherin. And a change for the Bulls. Okoro is checked in for Buzelis. Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Pass to the Beast. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Just a minute. Chicago ends up going with a new group. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 6.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
The Beast shot is off. The Clippers lead by 22. And there's the lob, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Williams passes to the Beast. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Now here's Jones. Still no points. Here's Matherin. Here's Miller. Simons with a rebound. And the Bulls shooting about 40% so far in the third.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, a confident shot by Dunn. That jumper has come such a long way.
Down low. Here's the Beast. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The Beast has gotten 4 this quarter.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
With 1 on the clock. That one is off. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Los Angeles delivering the blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Colin Sexton out there with Buzelis. Then it's Smith, then it's Trey Jones, and it's the Beast in at the 2-guard spot.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Here's Garland. Chicago making their last shot, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Brooke Lopez is checked in for Jones. Here's the Beast. Pass to Sexton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Outside Sexton. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's the Beast. Rebound by the Clippers. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Matherin. Outside Garland. Pass to Collins. Three-pointer Matherin. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Sexton. Over to the left wing. Here's Buzelis. Collins defending. Here's Buzelis. And down it goes. 2 points.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
Leonard on the wing. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Sexton. Pass to the Beast. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Basket counts.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested move the three-point line out.
I do not like this idea, BA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
Giddey's checked in for Sexton. Now here's Giddey. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Mathurin. Flushes it down to finish the break.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition.
Giddey into the lane. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
The Clippers lead by 23. Here's Leonard. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. The Beast passes to Smith. Pass to the Beast. Back to Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Smith. O'Neal comes in for Buzelis. Okoro is checked in for Giddey. And Simon has subbed in for Jones. To the inside, Miller. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Here's the Beast. Miller pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Lopez. Dunn outside. Here's Miller. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. No doubt Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point per game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Williams passes to Simons. Out to the wing. Here's the Beast. The Bulls with another miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, BA, they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Benedict Mathurin.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And so here are the Clippers. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Sanders. That one a little long. Fires the 3. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna...
I'm gonna keep doing this.
Get your head in the game.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Again.
Oh, you done? You done? Focus! Focus! Hey, yo, look at the clock!
Just like that.
Yo, get it off! Turn it up! Turn it up! 5 seconds! Shot! Check the clock! Let's get this started already. Oh, court! And one! Turn up, baby! You got it, come on.
You could do better than that.
We'll show you.
focus.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna... Get your mind right.
Keep it going. Again. get the next one. Our rap party continues, and today we're playing some Play Now Online using the two teams from the NBA Finals. And today I am joined by Aaliyah, Bash World, Kobe Dreamin', and Girl Gamer Renee. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Good. So we're gonna.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring. And here's Memphis's starting group. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Zach Edey. Ja Morant is out there with Jalen Wells. And it's Spencer in at the 2 guard. And for Chicago, Royce O'Neal is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's the Beast in at the 2 spot. Guys, this is the time of year when things get really fun. Teams ramping up for the playoff push.
Yeah, this is when things are firing on all cylinders. As a team and a player, you got to solve your issues now, because when the postseason comes, you got to make sure everything is smooth.
Here's the Beast, 6 to shoot. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Smith and Edey with a block. Here's Spencer. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
The Beast. Good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Giddey against Morant. Pass to Edey. And that one drops. Edey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Giddey against Morant. To the paint. Goes up. The Beast shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in. That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Now here's Morant. Last game we saw him with 32 points. And the basket by Aldama.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Giddey. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Here's the Beast, hounded by Morant. The Beast, good. The Beast has got 6 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Spencer, to the middle. Wells, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant. And coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out left to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Yep, count it. Give him 8 points now.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Down low. Here's the Beast. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
For Chicago, Williams is checked in for O'Neal, and it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. Here's Prosper, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Jones feels it out to the inside. The Beast passes to Williams. Chicago passing it around. The Beast shot is off.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Jerome against Jones. Smith left side. Pass to the Beast. Shot clock at 6. Spencer grabs the miss. Grizzlies lead by 7. Here's Coward. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. There's 57 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I think he catches him off guard with the spin move right there.
Now here's Jerome. He's closely guarded.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. They'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him.
Substitution on the court.
They've got Trey Jones. Buzelis out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's the Beast in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Back to Morant from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
They won both games against this club last season. Would love to repeat that this time around.
Here's the Beast. 10 points for him, and he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Spencer, to the paint. And the dunk by Edey.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Bulls trail by 3. Jones, the pass to the Beast. Inside. Spencer grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes. And now a 5-point Memphis lead.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
To the inside, O'Neal. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Ball stolen. To the middle. Jones' shot is good. And it's now only a 1-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
The Beast passes to O'Neal. They now take the lead. O'Neal's got 6 here in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Clippers played an important role for them. He dropped in 16 points and made an effort to share it with his guys, too. His performance really stands out in what's been a challenging season for this team. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's the Beast. Pass to Buzelis. Here's the Beast. Now Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's the Beast. 12 points for him. Up again. It's good on the putback. O'Neal's got 8 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Morant with it. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Here's the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first.
42, Memphis 41. Thanks. Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
On the court for Memphis, we've got Edey, Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Spencer in at the shooting guard position. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Giddey with a defensive effort. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's the Beast. Buries it down low. And now a 4-point Chicago lead.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
So Memphis calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Once again,
Memphis shooting about 56% in this one. Anthony Simons out there with Buzelis. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's the Beast in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Showing off that verb. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face him. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. With the D right on him, Morant gets his.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Down low. The Beast, good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Memphis with the ball. Morant surveying the floor. Edey. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass. A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Morant finds Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists tonight. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Giddey passes to the Beast. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by 1. Outside Morant, the 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Pass to the Beast. A little mid-range shot is up. The rebound by Edey. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Here's Jackson. Off target with a jump hook.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes the 2 points, moves on. Jackson outside. There's the triple. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. And that one's good.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Giddey against Morant. Giddey passes to the Beast. Edey with a defensive effort.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Aldama. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Simons against Jackson. Clock at 6. Aldama grabs the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Jackson outside. From behind the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Smith, he's checked in for Simons. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Wells is checked in. The Bulls trail by 3. And it's Giddey off the drive. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Wells on the wing. Back to Morant. To the paint. Here's Edey. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to the Beast.
Memphis ball.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Here's the beast. Edey defends. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. Jerome's checked in for Memphis. And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up 2.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're trailing by 2. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And while we have a moment here, let's take a look at our player of the game. Someone who really took over and earned this award tonight.
He was laser focused on his D tonight. I mean, reading plays, staying active, forcing turnovers, maximum effort. Defense like that has to be rewarded.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. The score is tied at 86. 54 seconds left in the fourth. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Chicago passing it around. Cash!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And here's Jerome. Driving in. And it's good. And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Inside, the Beast passes to O'Neal. To the inside, here's the Beast. Memphis with a rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
For your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now here's Jerome. Pass to Spencer from the arc. Can't get the 3 to fall. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And so it's Memphis with it. Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the 2.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Count it.
That's the definition of clutch. Hitting the big-time shot on a bigger opponent.
He's got to take that shot no matter who's on him. He wants the ball in these situations.
Clark. Smith with the rebound. Clark's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's the Beast. And he can't get that one. Here's Coward. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jalen Smith.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he makes a first. Edey's checked in for Clark.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Here's Jones. Pass to Buzelis.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. Here's the Beast. Memphis with a rebound. Jerome on the wing, defended by Jones. Here's Coward. The three. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Beast passes to Jones. Pass to the Beast. Back to Jones. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. Timeout called. Memphis.
Timeout called for Memphis. Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Lovables.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Here's Coward. Charity stripe shot. Off the left rim and out.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
And he gets that one.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. And it's Coward missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Got a hand on it. Here's Jerome. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Both free throws good from Jerome.
Making them when it matters most. Those trips to the line can build some confidence.
Here's Jones. It's good!
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
For Chicago, number 77, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score, or you can practically call it quits. He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're behind by 5. 19 seconds left in OT. Jones against Jerome. Jones with the block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Spencer, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Santi Aldama, 3rd personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So the Bulls win it. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.